Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Christine and this is It's Just Christine. Today I'm going to be planning for the week of May 3rd to the 9th, and I'm going to be using this kit from White Rose Printables. This is the week of Mother's Day, so I decided to grab this kit from her shop. It is a printable kit, so I was the one who printed it and cut it with my silhouette. I wanted to use this kit because I think the colors are all beautiful and it does match what my mom likes. So she does like the peachy colors, the pink colors and stuff like that. I've also decided to grab some Simply Gilded washi tapes, which I was able to use on my sidebar and my bottom washi. And the overlay tapes that I just showed you were from Sticky Essentials and Rose Colored Daze. Since this is in light gold foil, I decided to grab a bunch of decos from different shops like Simply Beautiful Plants, Sadie Stickers, and the Pink Room Co. I believe so. And I also have this bow icons which I've had for a while, so I just decided to use them. So if you like this spread, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Thank you. Okay, so for this plan with me, I'm going to try something different. I know I've been doing different things for each video. I haven't really found one that I'm really comfortable with, whether it's going to be a voiceover or if it's going to be in real time. Yeah, or if I'm just going to be playing music or I'm going to be talking in the background. I haven't really decided on what I should be doing, so I'm trying to kind of like do all of them to see which one I'm going to be more comfortable with. But for this week's plan with me, since I just restarted my YouTube channel, I decided to go on the computer and just do a random question generator type of thing and just answer a bunch of questions. And just that way you kind of get to know who I am as a person and how I am as a planner as well. If you do have any questions regarding any of the things I use in my plan with me, just ask me a question down below and I'll definitely be able to answer you that. Okay, so let's get on with the first questions. Mind you, I've never really done this before and I've never really done these random question generators, so I don't really know what questions will come out. Okay, so the first one is, what are my pet peeves? I don't really have a lot. I would like to say that I am a bit OCD, but that's not really the right term anymore. But it's not even being a perfectionist. I just like the way I like them. And if something is kind of like amiss or something is not right when I'm looking at it, that kind of annoys me a bit. I don't know if that's really a pet peeve. I guess one of the things that would really stand out for me as a pet peeve would be people who chew with their mouth open, or like really loudly, because I don't know, I have a thing about like seeing other people's food in their mouth while they're chewing and talking and like chewing loudly. It's just one of those things that I'm just like, no. Okay, so next question. What story does your family always tell about you? So I guess it's really different for each person in my family. My mom, since I am an only child, she likes to talk about when I was younger and how, I was a baby and how I was such a talkative toddler. But then again, like, all toddlers are talkative, but she said like I was like nonstop talking. So that's basically different from how I am as an adult now. I do talk still, but not as much as I guess when I was younger. If you ask my cousins or like my husband, obviously they'll tell you different things. Like my cousin, they usually just tell me about like how I was when I was a teenager or when I was an adult, like how we always hanged out with each other and stuff like that. But yeah, that one's a weird question. What is my worst habit? Um, I guess if you ask my husband, he would say that I like to leave things where they're not supposed to be. So like if like my stickers are all over my table, that's fine. But sometimes I leave them in the dining room table, sometimes I leave them in the kitchen, or like my phone, I'm always missing it because like I always place it somewhere where I'm not supposed to. But yeah, like I'm always losing things because I tend to kind of place them everywhere. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah, I just I just have that bad habit of just placing things where they're not supposed to be, so then I'm always looking for it. Yeah. So yeah, that's one of my worst habits. What is one of the greatest values that guides your life? I I guess my religion, my faith. I grew up in a very strong Christian, Catholic, Roman Catholic family. So my grandma, my mom, my aunts, my whole family, they were very religious. Um, we abide by like, the Roman Catholic rules and just our belief system. But then at the same time, my grandma and my mom, they always taught me to believe in what I believe, not necessarily what other believes. Just as long as you're doing good for others and you don't hurt other people, you should believe in whatever you should believe. So I know it doesn't really make sense since we do come from a very strong Catholic background. However, we are never one of those people who kind of judge other people. It was never our way of thinking, and it was never our way of believing. Yeah. So that is one of like the greatest values that like my family or my parents and my grandparents taught us. Not just me, but like my whole family, like my cousins, my aunts, my uncles. That's basically what we believe in. And what's on your bucket list for this year? Seriously, since this whole pandemic, I haven't gone anywhere. Like we haven't traveled for almost 2 years, and it's just driving us crazy. My husband and I, we love to go traveling. We love to go to different places and just chill. So my bucket list for this year is definitely to just travel, to do somewhere that's not here in like Canada or Toronto. And we're just ready to fly. Like we need to not just we don't need to just like go out and have vacation and chill and relax, but we love to like also kind of like, like learn different cultures and stuff like that. So us being stuck at home is it's kind of like giving us like cabin fever already. So yeah. Um, when people come to you for help, what do they usually want help with? Um, Not a lot of people really come to me for help. If anything, it's more of like advice. I can't really like I can't really say like relationship advice, like cuz like all my friends, they're all married, so they're basically like, pretty much set. And usually my family goes to my mom or my grandma for advices. So, being an only child and being kind of like in the middle of the family, I'm basically kind of like absolved from giving advices or, having to give one. So I guess that question doesn't really apply to me. Um, there are some questions here that are kind of weird, like pancakes or waffles. To me, pancakes, it depends. Like, waffles is good with ice cream, but pancakes is good with, like, fruits. So, oh, here's a good one. What makes you cry? So, what makes me cry? Everything makes me cry. I'm a very emotional person. So, even commercials makes me cry, especially when one of those, like, kind of like bittersweet stories where, like, I like to watch a lot of Asian commercials, and the Asian commercials, they kind of get to you. They kind of like make you want to tear up. And for me, I just bawl my eyes out. So if you ever have a chance to kind of like watch an Asian commercial, or like even YouTube or Google Asian commercials, definitely try, like, if you're into K-pop, like K-drama or like J-drama, their commercials is basically like just as good. Okay. What issues will you always speak your mind about? For me, it's just about, I'm very passionate about letting people be who they are. So LGBTQ plus communities, if someone is talking bad about like that group, I always tend to speak my mind, even though I'm pretty much a quiet person now that I'm into my adulthood, and I don't really tend to voice out my opinions in terms of politics or other matters. But when someone is bringing down someone and other people are not there to defend them, I don't think it's right that people should bring those people down. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's just for those minorities where they can't really speak for themselves, or sometimes they won't speak for themselves. Someone has to stand up, and that's always when I speak my mind, especially for those who thinks that they know everything or they should know everything. That's, yeah, that's kind of like where I draw the line. Like, I'll always voice my opinion. But yeah, I'm not very opinionated, but yeah. What's the worst movie you've ever seen? Worst movie I've ever seen are usually any movies where either the main character dies, or the main character and the I guess the love interest doesn't get together. Like, I love me some like happy endings. Like, I watch movies, read books so that I get to be happy. So I don't like drama, I don't like sad endings, I don't like movies that makes me bawl my eyes out, unless like they have a happy ending at the end. I don't mind. So like, could be all drama, but then at the end everything is wrapped up in a little tiny bow with a big smiley face, then I'm good. But yeah, um I guess I'll have to give an example. I'd like to say Moulin Rouge, but that's such a good movie. But the ending, oh my god. Well, I don't want to give any spoilers, so I guess I'm not gonna say any movies. But yeah, any movies that kind of like tears your heart into like little shreds and then just leaves them there to die. I don't like that. What is something you can never seem to finish? I can never seem to finish. I don't know. I always like to try to finish things that I've started. I guess big projects in our house, like I'm supposed to be decorating our house, and yet I haven't seemed to kind of get my butt into gear and just decorate. Like, mind you, we just literally moved here like 6 months ago, but like our whole entire house is like a blank canvas still. But yeah. Okay. What's one place you've traveled that you never want to go back to? To be honest, I haven't really gone to a place that I'd never want to go back to. But then again, I haven't really been to a lot of places that I could really give a straight answer. Like, we've been to, like, obviously Philippines, we've been to parts of the US, we went to Japan, Mexico, but like all those places, like I've always wanted to go back. Like, I've always wanted to go back and keep visiting the places that I've been to. But there are places that I want to go to that I haven't been, so I can't really answer this question. What was the best compliment you've ever received? I guess any compliment when it comes to work. You always would want to have that validation where you're doing a good job. I don't know if it's just me, but yeah, like if I do something that I know I was productive in, I think I would like to know that I was pretty good at what I did. So it's always nice to find, like, you know, for people to let you know that you're doing a good job at what you do. Since you do spend a lot of time doing what you do, it's nice to hear that people actually notice. Yeah. What talent would you show off in a talent show? I guess the only thing that I could literally show off in a talent show would be piano. I do play the piano, but like very basic, so it's a hit or miss. I mean, like, I could do Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, I could do like ABC, but like, yeah, I don't sing, I don't dance, so I don't play other musical instruments, so I guess my only thing would be the piano. Yeah. I did take like 4 years of piano lessons, but I don't really have a lot to show for it. Yeah. What's your favorite piece of clothing you own? I guess my sweaters, like my hoodies. I'm very big on hoodies. I I love I love wearing like those soft, comfortable cotton hoodies, with leggings and like a right fitted shirt. So yeah, so I guess my hoodies would be one of my favorite things. Okay, so I think that's all the questions that we can do for now. If you did like this video, just let me know that you did, so that I could do more of these kinds of videos. Like I said, I haven't really gotten a hang of what type of or like how I want my videos to be. So I'm pretty much kind of like on the ball on whether I should just do a plan with me where I just chit chat all throughout the video, or if I should just do a voiceover or just plain old music, because it does kind of tend to get a little bit long if I do a chit chat plan with me. I would have to probably be like videoing for like an hour and a half. But yeah, so just let me know down below or message me and to let me know what you would prefer to see. And yeah, hopefully you guys like this plan with me, and if you did, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. And thank you so much for clicking and watching my video. So have a good one and hope to see you soon. Bye.